The memory is the first casualty of Alzheimer's. Understanding could be the cure. Around the globe, tens of millions of people live with Alzheimer's disease, a progressive brain disorder that gradually destroys memory and other cognitive abilities. It deeply affects both patients and their families, with emotional and financial challenges mounting as the disease progresses. Despite decades of research and countless clinical trials, doctors have yet to find a cure or an effective way to prevent Alzheimer's. But why is this disease so challenging to treat? Alzheimer's disease accounts for 60 to 80% of all dementia cases worldwide. Dementia is a broad term for conditions that impact memory, thinking skills, and daily function. Alzheimer's symptoms typically begin in a person's 60s, starting with mild memory lapses, such as forgetting recent events or losing track of time. Some may experience mood swings, heightened anxiety, and difficulty adapting to new situations. Over time, the disease worsens, often requiring full-time care. While some rare cases of Alzheimer's are linked to a single inherited gene mutation, the majority are caused by a complex mix of genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors, making it difficult to predict who will develop the disease. Alzheimer's doesn't happen overnight. The brain undergoes changes at least 10 to 20 years before symptoms appear, making it hard for scientists to identify what exactly sets off the process and leads to the full range of symptoms. However, decades of research are gradually solving this puzzle. Initially, scientists observed an abnormal buildup of a compound called beta amyloid in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. This compound is created when amyloid beta precursor protein, APP, is broken down. AP plays a key role in brain growth and repair, but in Alzheimer's patients, it's thought that AP is improperly broken down, forming sticky beta amyloid clumps. These plaques can accumulate between neurons, disrupting normal brain signaling. But the presence of beta amyloid alone doesn't explain everything. While all Alzheimer's patients have these plaques, not everyone with plaques develops dementia. Additionally, the severity of symptoms doesn't always match the amount of plaque in the brain. In the 1980s, another protein, tau, was identified as a potential contributor to Alzheimer's. Tau normally supports the structure of neurons, but in Alzheimer's, tau becomes misfolded and sticky, forming toxic tangles inside neurons that lead to cell death. Plaques typically appear before tau tangles, but there are still unanswered questions. Do beta amyloid plaques trigger tau malfunctions? And how do these abnormal proteins cause such specific symptoms? The mystery deepens further. Recent studies suggest that changes in immune cells, known as microglia, might also play a role in Alzheimer's. These cells help clean up waste in the brain, but in Alzheimer's, they may malfunction. Additionally, problems at synapses, the connections between neurons, may also contribute to the disease. Some researchers even believe that issues with how the brain produces and uses energy could be involved. All of this evidence points to Alzheimer's being caused by a complex sequence of events. Understanding the order of these events and how to stop them will require more research. But in the meantime, there are ways to manage symptoms and slow the disease's progression. Staying mentally and physically active, learning new skills, and even simple daily activities like doing household chores seem to help. Medications that target neurotransmitters, the brain's communication chemicals, can help with memory, learning, and reasoning. Scientists are also working on new treatments. Drugs that target beta amyloid plaques have shown some success in slowing disease progression and reducing plaque buildup. While Alzheimer's won't disappear anytime soon, dementia cases are expected to double in the next 20 years. However, ongoing research brings hope for better treatments and, one day, the possibility of prevention as we continue to piece together the Alzheimer's puzzle. The key to unlocking Alzheimer's lies within the brain, and we are getting closer.